Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT, and tonight we have ourselves a big night for ourselves, as tonight Universal Champion Roman Reigns takes on Kevin Owens in your main event of the evening. Our opening wrestling match here on Smackdown is going to be a triple threat match. So, at our lovely Judgment Day pay-per-view, it is going to be Cruise Control defending their championships against the Usos and Diamond Mine. But now tonight we're going to have a triple threat match where one member of each team is going to participate. So it looks like Jey Uso is going to be one member, obviously, of the Usos. The other one is going to be Roderick Strong from Diamond Mine and Apollo Crews from Cruise Control. Big old triple threat match coming our way here tonight. But that does not end it there with our big time action tonight. Like we mentioned, our main event, Roman Reigns takes on Kevin Owens in a non-title matchup, as The Rock gave both Tommaso Ciampa and Roman Reigns opportunities to pick their opponents for tonight. And The Rock has announced that Roman Reigns will be taking on Kevin Owens. Tommaso Ciampa's handpicked opponent is Seth freaking Rollins. So we'll see how it's going. We obviously know Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins are having a rivalry going, and now we know obviously for sure Tommaso Ciampa and Roman Reigns as well. So, but besides that, we have more big action tonight as the number one contenders for the women's tag titles, Sasha Banks and Naomi, are in action tonight. In tag team action, they will be definitely keeping an eye out for TLC's women's tag titles matchup. Keep an eye out on that. Keith Lee takes on Brock Lesnar in what should be a barn burner of a match for sure. There'll be a lot of big man slapping meat in that match, as well as we are going to have a champion versus champion matchup, as Big E, the Intercontinental Champion, he'll be taking on your United States Champion, AJ Styles. Big E will be taking on The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, at Judgment Day. AJ Styles will be taking on John Cena for the United States Championship. So a lot of big things are coming our way for SmackDown. A lot of intriguing battles tonight as well. Look at Apollo Crews looking phenomenal as ever. The longest reigning United States champion that we've had here in Universal history. And we'll see if AJ Styles might be able to go past that. But Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy are currently your SmackDown tag title holders. We'll see if they can continue to dominate the tag team division and walk out still your SmackDown tag team champions. Apollo Crews knows what he's doing. Buddy Murphy has been able to come around that corner and be a significant member of Cruise Control, ladies and gentlemen. Know how to get it done in that ring, as TLC is coming up next week here. TLC is this Sunday. Judgment Day is next Sunday. A lot of big things, as after TLC and Judgment Day, it is Royal Rumble pay-per-view time, which after Judgment Day, it will be literally 3 weeks away. So SmackDown's going to have to ante up and get ready for Royal Rumble. And obviously Raw will have an extra week, but the question is what's going to go on there. But we are focused on your opening bout tonight, a triple threat match. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. And Jey Uso coming right after Roderick Strong. Nothing wrong with that. We'll go Samoan drop. Apollo Crews was trying to rub it in the crowd here early in this matchup. But Judgment Day has a great card, ladies and gentlemen. You have anything from the Brawling Brutes, which consists of Sheamus and Pete Dunne, will be taking on the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. As we have a little bit of a rivalry that came from NXT, it continues here on SmackDown. We'll see how that's going to fare. They were supposed to be a part of a number one contenders matchup briefly a couple weeks ago here on SmackDown. And unfortunately for them, there was a backstage brawl between both teams. So both teams were taken out of that. As Apollo Crews and Roderick Strong going back and forth as Crews has his eyes sight with a big old spine buster there to Jey Uso, but just a 1 count. Roman Reigns obviously wants to make sure Jey Uso walks out with a win tonight, any means necessary. Obviously, this is singles, or I should say, more of a triple threat match. It's not relying on your tag team partner, but you still got to be very careful in these singles matches because one small injury could definitely, let's say, it could ruin their tag team. And instead of having a triple threat tag team matchup, it then just involves a normal tag team match. You know how injuries are, depending on what it is. You could be out for weeks, months, years, you never know. It is something that you just have to be very, very careful with. As Jey Uso with a big slap to the face of Crews. Apollo Crews going to make him pay with a good old spine buster there. It's not going to be feeling too good for Jey Uso. And big old German suplex. Oh, we're getting little shades of Suplex City here to Jey Uso. Another suplex, dropping him on his head and back area. And now it's down to Crews and Strong momentarily. Jey Uso not really too fazed by those suplexes. Roderick Strong here, looking for a big Alabama slam, missing out there. Key reversal for Jey Uso with a nice neck breaker there. And Apollo Crews, we've seen this before. The strength and power of this young man. And now Apollo Crews with a big old moonsault there. And Apollo Crews going to rub it in everybody's face. But if I'm Crews, you got to hurry up and put away Jey Uso here. Too much time taunting. That could be enough. 2. Ooh, almost a 3 count. They gave way too much time for Strong to get back into this matchup. He was down and out. If Strong, wasn't down longer, Apollo Crews could have won this match. And now, Olympic slam there. Pinfall. 1. Ooh, broken up by Jey Uso there. Now can Crews continue this onslaught, of taking it to Jey Uso and Roderick Strong. Missile drop kick there. And down goes Crews, and now Jey Uso. Super kick there to Roderick Strong. Is Jey Uso going to pick up the win? 2, 3, yes he does. Too much damage was done to Roderick Strong, and the Bloodline continue their momentum. Much needed momentum. And based off that result, you can definitely say the Usos could definitely be favored. As look at that beautiful moonsault there from Apollo Crews, making it look easy as we get a different angle here. As Olympic slam there earlier in the matchup, leading to Jey Uso attacking Apollo Crews and ultimately hitting him strong with that super kick and getting that 3 count. Jey Uso making the Bloodline proud once again, ladies and gentlemen. Will this be the scene? Will the Usos be walking out with the Tag Team Championships next week at Judgment Day? This next match I am really looking forward to. Best of the best, champion versus champion. And Big E actually has some experience in this recently, as he took on the Universal Champion a couple weeks ago and actually defeated Roman Reigns in a champion versus champion matchup. So we'll see how Big E fares tonight, as we know his big, highly anticipated match against the Fiend Bray Wyatt coming up next Sunday here at Judgment Day. And it's very eerie that you got a stable now called Judgment Day on Monday Night Raw, and you got a pay-per-view coming for Smackdown named Judgment Day. But not trying to get the Judgment Day any thoughts there, but nonetheless, Big E versus AJ Styles is going to be coming your way momentarily. AJ Styles will be defending his championship against John Cena. John Cena has not won a championship here in Universe mode as of yet. This opportunity came all to a head as it was AJ Styles versus John Cena. AJ Styles defeated John Cena by hitting a cradle, and kind of defeating Cena unexpectedly. And Styles would win. Styles would try to leave the ring. Cena would actually go after him, and both men would have a brawl in the middle of the ring. Cena ultimately would have a attitude adjustment on AJ Styles in the middle of that ring off the top rope. So, and last week here, it was AJ Styles versus Cesaro. Cesaro is in a stable with John Cena at the moment, and Cesaro actually lost to AJ Styles in the main event. So it's a lot of bad blood brewing between Styles and John Cena recently. And we're actually going to be hearing from John Cena later on tonight, addressing AJ Styles in that United States Championship. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Big E, Intercontinental Champion. AJ Styles, your United States Champion. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. And look at Styles coming right out of the gate to take out Big E. And AJ Styles, who looked like he's looking to go high risk here, but Big E was up to his feet way too early and able to capitalize with that big power slam to AJ Styles. And for AJ, you know what you gotta do. You gotta keep Big E from getting his hands on you. That strength, that power of Big E. Big E can fly around like a cruiserweight as well, going through the, doing suicide dives and everything. So when you face a man like Big E, you just gotta be careful. You gotta target the legs, target the ankles, target anything lower body so Big E cannot get his hands on you like he is right now as he connects with that beautiful suplex. It's now Big E again, gonna go with a gut wrench slam. Very, very powerful. Gonna go for the pinfall. This could be it, but nope, just a 1 count. So got plenty of room for the damage to be withheld here as AJ Styles busted open, glancing blow. And Big E getting the crowd here at Smackdown all behind him, but AJ Styles getting the faster in this exchange as a snap suplex. Blood can change anybody, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what we are getting right now. Big punches to the face of Big E. And wait a minute, Big E could be in trouble, calf killer, but there is a rope break. Big E's going to be very careful with AJ Styles. He can change the trajectory of any match in 1 second. There's now Big E with a big takedown there of AJ Styles. And again, these big, brutal punches to the face of AJ. That's not going to be feeling too good for AJ Styles. And look at Big E eating this up right now. Two of the very best here on SmackDown, putting it all on the line. The championships are not on the line, but might as well be. Their pride, their honor in defending these championships for the months up and coming. You gotta just absolutely love how they're representing those championships. As now Styles, big knee strike from Big E. It stuns AJ Styles. Can Big E capitalize? No, Styles. No. Wait a minute, Styles now. Brutal maneuver right in that neck area. That is not going to be feeling too good. Here we go. Pinfall attempt. Could this be enough? 2.5. Very, very close. As now Styles from behind. And if I'm Styles, maybe the phenomenal forearm, maybe hitting a 450 or something will be able to put away your opponent. As now Styles setting up Big E here. Gonna go for that phenomenal forearm to the Intercontinental Champion. Is AJ Styles gonna pick up another win here? Yes, he does. AJ Styles with a win over the Intercontinental Champion. And AJ Styles has been looking good this last month or so, if not longer. He's your United States Champion for a reason. His stock continues to rise. Looking very good. He had a good strategy tonight. He didn't let Big E get his hands on him whatsoever. There's that phenomenal forearm. Another angle there. Beautiful, phenomenal forearm. Taking out Big E. What a pay-per-view we got coming your guys' way next week. I cannot wait to see both of these men defend their championships coming up here soon. Styles versus John Cena. Big E versus The Fiend. One of the best to ever do it, AJ Styles, representing that United States Championship the right way. As AJ Styles continues to celebrate a massive win here. As, hold on a minute, that's John Cena. That's John Cena. Cena through the crowd. Attitude adjustment. Attitude adjustment. There to AJ Styles. Coming through the crowd. Cena, not really known for that, but it seems like he wants to send a direct message to AJ Styles. He is not playing around, ladies and gentlemen. Cena's well known for hustle, loyalty, and respect. He doesn't feel like he's getting that respect from AJ Styles. What the hell is Cena doing? Wait a minute. Cena? Wait a minute. Cena, suicide dive through the middle rope. Are you kidding me? Like I said, this is very rare, ladies and gentlemen, that we're seeing Cena attacking somebody. Normally, if he's going to attack someone, he's going to attack them face to face. But he is not messing around when it comes to to AJ Styles. He is absolutely snapped. And now Cena's over and done with Styles. Attitude adjustment through the damn table. And look at Cena. Gets the upper hand on AJ Styles once again. And we will see Cena and Styles at Judgment Day. I have a tough test coming up at Judgment Day. It's not going to be easy. Io Shirai, one of the best. And defeating Charlotte Flair, that wasn't easy either. Showing exactly why she's on here on the Smackdown roster. I'm not going to take Io Shirai lightly. Io Shirai is going to be a tough test next Sunday, no doubt about it. She is a very different competitor compared to the likes of Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and even Sasha Banks, and many others that I've faced over the years. So expect a brutal fight, but ultimately expect me to walk out with that SmackDown Women's Championship at the end of the night. If you guys are looking for a hard-hitting match, you guys came to the right channel, because this matchup, Dominik Dijakovic versus Keith Lee, could definitely be a show stealer for sure here tonight. Dominik Dijakovic looking to climb up the rankings here on SmackDown and taking on a man that he ultimately respects in Keith Lee. This is definitely going to be a hard-hitting match. And maybe we'll get a little taste of what Dominik Dijakovic brings is what we'll see next Sunday when Keith Lee takes on Brock Lesnar. Dominik Dijakovic, a very impressive man, very tall, very athletic for his size. Moving around like a cruiserweight, doing those suicide maneuvers, anything like that Dominik Dijakovic can do. Power, strength, agility. Dominik Dijakovic, I believe this man will definitely have a championship by, if not before WrestleMania, definitely a little after WrestleMania. This man has a lot of the X Factor characteristics you look in a superstar that you'd want to build your company around. But now he has to face a man, like we mentioned, that he ultimately respects. Dominik Dijakovic, Keith Lee. Keith Lee's in the main event picture for a reason. He's fought a lot of big-name superstars and looked very, very impressive doing that with the likes of Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and multiple others. Dominik Dijakovic, yes, he's picked up some wins, and yes, he has had his losses. But for Dominik Dijakovic, I believe this is a big opportunity. Obviously, not just because Keith Lee's a big guy type of thing, but you know, if you get a win over a main event player like Keith Lee, I think the stock will continue to rise for Dominik Dijakovic, and he would be able to challenge for a championship. Maybe not for the Universal Championship right away per se, but You know, that Intercontinental Championship, the United States Championship. There's a lot of championships that, you know, he could go after. I'm not trying to stop him from going after the Universal Championship, because if you get signed to a place and you don't want to become world champion, there's no point in being here. But I'm just saying, with how crowded the world title picture is here on SmackDown, it might be a better idea for him to, you know, build up some more wins, go after these other championships. But we'll have to wait and see what Dominik Dijakovic has in planned. But here we go. Dijakovic, Keith Lee, one-on-one. This is going to be a banger after banger after banger of a matchup. It's out for Keith Lee. Big elbow to the midsection here, taking down the big man. And for the length of Dominik Dijakovic, I think it'd be a good idea if Keith Lee keeps Dominik Dijakovic on the mat. And so far, so good so far for Keith Lee. Keith Lee, tough test coming up next Sunday here at the Judgment Day pay-per-view. This big clubbing blow knocks down the big man, and again, Dominik Dijakovic cannot get anything going. And as soon as I say that, he's able to reverse that kick to the potential chest there of Dijakovic. And now Dijakovic, the question is, what is Dijakovic's game plan? Does he try to keep Keith Lee? Does he go after the big legs of Keith Lee? What does he do? Does he try to get this, you know, go high risk? Does he try to speed up the match so that, you know, it drains Keith Lee? I don't know. There's a lot of different factors when it comes in to facing a big man like Keith Lee. And there's a big factor right there. Did you see the speed, the sudden quickness? And now again, he's going to do it again. Beautiful moonsault. Dijakovic not playing around. He knows the urgency's right here. He needs to get something going in this matchup here. And here comes Dijakovic with these clubbing blows to the middle of that chest of Keith Lee. Lee could be in trouble. Oh my God, he's gonna have beautiful marks on the chest there of Keith. Dijakovic looking really good here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a big night still ahead of us. Still tonight we have Sasha Banks and Naomi taking on Carmella and a partner that I haven't really told who Carmella is teaming up with tonight, but that matchup should be a good matchup for Sasha Banks and Naomi to get ready for us. Ooh, right into the lower back hip area there of Dominik Dijakovic. And also, Roman Reigns and Tommaso Ciampa get to pick each other's opponents tonight. And conveniently, it is two guys that are feuding right now between each other, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. So Tommaso Ciampa will be taking on Seth Rollins tonight. Roman Reigns will be taking on Kevin Owens later on tonight. So Tommaso Ciampa, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns versus Owens tonight. It's going to be a big, big night tonight for sure for SmackDown. Banger after banger. Oh! Talking about a banger, the chest of Dijakovic's going to have a big banger on his chest, a big throbbing injury. It's going to be feeling good, that big chop to that chest. You could honestly hear that from the cheap seats. As look at Keith Lee. Look at a little bit of a submission hold here on Dijakovic, trying to get Dijakovic to tap out. Obviously, this is not a false count anywhere matchup, as Dijakovic able to get out of it momentarily. For Dijakovic, he's looking to hit that feast your eyes maneuver on Keith Lee and pick up a massive win. And obviously, Keith Lee wants to pick up a win and gain momentum heading into that big pay-per-view coming up next week. As set out powerbomb there from Dijakovic. As the referee is out of 5, both men need to get back in the ring before risking a possible countout. And now Dijakovic again with a set out powerbomb. Not something you want to continue to take out here at ringside. Oh my God, again with the table. Referee now at 8. He's heading back to the ring. Oh, referee. Oh, Dijakovic breaking it up here. He wants to go after Keith Lee a bit longer. I don't know if that's a good idea. Dijakovic could have easily taken a count-out victory, but like we mentioned, good respect between both guys. They're not going to want it to end in a count-out. What does Keith Lee have in mind here? Struggling these last couple minutes here. Let's see, we go off the ropes. Oh, running right through that arm. And look at that. throwing Dijakovic halfway across the ring. And that is not what you want to see if you're Dijakovic. A big man like Keith Lee doing this. I'm going to connect with some snake eyes. Dijakovic is in trouble here. He needs to get back into this matchup. Keith Lee could be moments away from maybe possibly ending this matchup. Referee right there to make sure the shoulders are down. And they are able to kick out at 2.5. How much more is left in the tank for the big man Dominic Dijakovic? Dijakovic here about to eat a jackhammer. Jackhammer there from Keith Lee. Is that enough? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Keith Lee picks up a win over the very impressive Dominic Dijakovic. Coming up in next week's time, it is Lesnar, Keith Lee, one-on-one. 2 horses going to battle. Two men that will absolutely go to war against each other. Both men were fighting to become the #1 contender. Tommaso Ciampa won that opportunity, and Keith Lee and Brock Lesnar were stranded on that island. Keith Lee picking up a big win over Dominic Dijakovic. Keith Lee calls out Brock Lesnar, and we got ourselves a big hoss fight at Judgment Day. And the beast is here, ladies and gentlemen. I was not told that Brock Lesnar's here, but Lesnar making a surprise appearance here on Smackdown. Keith Lee just having a hellacious match, and Keith Lee now could be in trouble. Brock Lesnar making his way down to the ring. Keith Lee, Brock Lesnar, 2 bosses going to war next Sunday at Judgment Day. It is going to be one heck of a match. Brock Lesnar going to stalk his prey right now. Referee getting the ring just in case something were to happen here. But look at Keith Lee. He's not backing down whatsoever. Brock Lesnar just going to walk around. Shark in the water. Keith Lee is the bait. And look, you can just feel it in the air. Keith Lee telling him to come in here. But imagine what this fight's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Lesnar versus Keith Lee coming up next Sunday. Wait a minute. This could break down and get very, very ugly here. Brock's in the ring. Referee being very, very careful here. Telling both men to watch themselves, not to start anything. You can feel the tension is in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Lee, Brock Lesnar coming your way next Sunday, face to face, man to man. Will someone have the first strike, or both men just going to have a little bit of a standoff to see who will be the better man? And look at Lesnar flexing in the face there of Brock. And Keith Lee trying to get the crowd behind him as well. This is what we're going to get next Sunday here. And look at Brock gonna just getting in the face there of Keith Lee. But this is how we're going to get it. No men beating living crap out of each other. Don't see that all the time. Very rare here in WWE. But it is going to be Keith Lee, Brock Lesnar. 2 absolute destroyers of men going at it next week. Our next match will be featuring Sasha Banks and Naomi. This is their opponents making their way down to the ring. Let's see who Carmella is teaming up. And oh look, Selena Vega. We have not seen Selena Vega and gosh darn know how long. I mean, last time we knew she was the manager there of Andrade, but looks like we're going to see ourselves Carmella and Zelina Vega having a partnership here and adding themselves to the women's tag team division. Carmella, a former women's champion in her own right, Zelina Vega hasn't won a championship, but she is very, very good in the middle of that ring and also very skillful on that mic. So we'll see how it goes for Carmella and Zelina Vega making their tag team debut here in Universe mode here on Smackdown. Pick up some wins and maybe they could get ourselves a title shot in the near future. It gives the division more, more teams, more better competition. You see plenty of superstars on Monday Night Raw. Women's division did lose a team with Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH, where we saw, unfortunately, Rhea Ripley attack Nikki ASH recently. And it's like that tandem is gone. We haven't really heard from Rhea Ripley on why exactly she did that to Nikki ASH, but nonetheless, adding more competition to the division is always great. Sasha Banks, Naomi, former SmackDown Women's Champions, are looking to add their gold next Sunday at TLC. Question is, will it be Natalya and Tamina, or will it be the Ways, Candice LeRae, and Dakota Kai? It'll be a good test for Naomi and Sasha Banks. They haven't seen Zelina Vega in a match. They've seen Zelina Vega do a lot of talking, but tonight now she has to do the walking. As Carmella coming right after the referee here. Naomi not going to allow that to happen. She doesn't want them to steal or have actually ruin the match, and it's not even a couple minutes into it. So, almost a 2 count. Naomi going to have to do obviously more work because haven't done much of anything in here. But still to come, ladies and gentlemen, a match where The Rock allowed both men to choose the other opponent for their rivalry. So Reigns got to pick Tommaso Ciampa's opponent, and Ciampa got to pick Roman Reigns' opponent. And for Roman Reigns, he has picked for Tommaso Ciampa's opponent to be Seth Rollins, and for Ciampa, he has made Roman Reigns' opponent Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Universal Champion, are in action in your main event. And coming up after this very match is Tommaso Ciampa and Seth Rollins. So definitely going to be a good matchup there. Beautiful face buster there from Carmella. Now Carmella looking to fly, high risk maneuver here. Oh, she's telling Sasha Banks to get up to her feet. What is on her mind? Carmella flying crossbody. Didn't get all of it, but a glancing blow took out Sasha Banks. I think we'll get more or less took up a face there, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks could have a concussion, unfortunately, if she's not too careful. Imagine how that would fare if Sasha Banks and Naomi can't get a tag team championship matchup this coming Sunday. It gets thrown out the window. It's now Sasha Banks looking to get back into this match. Going to toss her over the top rope. And Carmella having a hard landing there. Carmella going to have a long night ahead of her. She continues to take bumps like that. As now the referee, it was at a 2 count at least, but not going to allow anything else to happen. A beautiful drop kick there. All these women in this matchup, except for Zelina Vega, are former SmackDown Women's Champion in their own right. That's a big chop there from Carmella. I'm surprised Carmella hasn't tried to get a tag to get Zelina Vega in here, but maybe that's the game plan. And talking about that, Carmella gonna get the hot tag. Here comes Zelina Vega. And this looks like Zelina Vega may have been thinking about getting out of the ring there. Look at Naomi taking out Carmella. Now gonna focus on Zelina Vega. And the question is, how good is Zelina Vega gonna be in the middle of the ring? Transitioning from being a manager to a wrestler, it could be a difficult task. Especially when you're facing off with a former women's champion. And there goes big kicks there. And a big takedown there of Naomi. But you'll be very careful when it comes to this stuff. Zelina Vega trying to get around Naomi, but she's kind of stuck on Naomi, it seems like. Seemed like she was kind of anxious in terms of not wanting to get past Naomi for some reason. Big chop from Sasha Banks coming right after Zelina Vega. And if Banks, or I should say if Zelina Vega has any issues, she needs to tag in Carmella. You don't want to be the reason why you lose this tag team match if if you could clearly be able to attack your opponent and not capitalize. And Carmella's not going to like that either. As a DDT spike in Zelina Vega, will that be enough? 2, only 2.5.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
As now we get that tag. Here comes Naomi. And Zelina Vega has been struggling, ladies and gentlemen. Very surprising so far. As Vega trying to get herself into this matchup here. Into the midsection. Oh, look at that maneuver. Okay. Very innovative maneuver there from Zelina Vega. Now going to tag in the veteran Carmella. Maybe Carmella can put on the finishing touches here. Uh-oh. Carmella is money. Spiking Naomi right on her head. And going to go for the pinfall. Very sexy pinfall there from Carmella. Oh, so close. The nonchalant pinfall attempt there from Carmella. And now going to tag in Zelina Vega. Let's see if Zelina Vega may be able to help out and pick up a big upset win over Sasha Banks and Naomi. Oh! A little bit of a twist of fate into a submission hold of sorts, but Naomi, the big long legs of Naomi, it was just way too much. And Sasha Banks able to break it up at the very last second. Good back and forth matchup. It seems like Zelina Vega's finally feeling where she's at in this matchup. Carmella coming back in the ring, currently being a 2-on-1 handicap match. Sasha Banks taken out at ringside momentarily. Oh, and a cheap shot there from Carmella. As now Carmella looking to fly. Uh-oh. High risk maneuver here. Flying crossbody misses this time. And we'll see if... Oh, Naomi able to capitalize momentarily. Oh, nice insecurity there to the back of the head. And now Sasha going to look to capitalize and put away Carmella. That's the second time in this matchup where Carmella has struggled every time she's won up to the top rope as a swinging neck breaker takes out Carmella. And now the Banks. Sasha Banks is not done here. If Banks hits this, this could be night for Carmella. Here we go. Oh, but luckily for Carmella, that finisher was almost another rope break, though, from Sasha Banks. This is a veteran mistake from Sasha. She should be able to realize this. Super kick, and she eats it right on the chin. This easily could be enough. Carmella now. Pinfall. 1, 2. No, 2.5. Very, very close. Can't really hear what the crowd's saying. Something about tag team wrestling, but nonetheless, this crowd is very happy with what they're seeing currently. Uh-oh, Carmella. Big suplex dropping Sasha Banks on her head. For Sasha Banks and Naomi, they could be in for a long night possibly if they can't defeat Carmella and Zelina Vega. So, Zelina Vega making her in-ring debut tonight, normally known as a manager, but tonight tag teaming with Carmella. That should restart the count there. Sasha Banks and Carmella can go here a little bit longer. As Carmella all of a sudden on her feet, looking to take it to Sasha Banks here. And oh, look at this. Oh, okay. What is she, Shane McMahon here? And look at these big clubbing blows to the face of Sasha Banks. Cheap shots incoming there from Carmella. And now from behind. Oh my goodness. Banks and Naomi are currently in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Can they somehow get back into this matchup, or will Mella be just too much? As now Carmella. Oh, big slap of the face. Don't do that too many times. Sasha Banks may take you out. And here's the tag. Here comes Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega has looked good for the most part besides early in this matchup. Maybe she'll get the opportunity to put away Sasha Banks here. Oh, the backbreaker. The backstabber. Is that enough? 2. Naomi able to break it up. Thankfully, Naomi was right there to break it up. Oh! Zelina Vega was trying to go for a springboard maneuver, missing out. As now Sasha Banks back up to her feet, going for a clothesline. Zelina Vega's just throwing punches, haymakers anywhere that she can to get herself back in momentum. Look at Zelina Vega. Vega just very dangerous in terms of those lethal strikes. And now Sasha Banks. Gonna look for the tag? Yes, she does. Here comes Naomi. And now Naomi, big clubbing blow in her own right. If this is anything that we're going to get in the main event tonight, this is going to be a barn burner of a match. And look at Naomi, she's feeling herself up tonight. Gonna go for the pinfall. Will this be enough early? Use the 1 count. Perfect opportunity for Naomi, maybe to try and put her away. It's a nice Northern Light suplex there from Naomi. Big match coming her way. Good kick from Naomi. Multiple punches and kicks. Vega missing, or I should say moving out of the way. A little twist of fate into the submission hold. Naomi is in trouble, middle of that ring. Look at this. Referee right there. Will Naomi tap out? No, but Zelina Vega lets go, losing grip. And now Vega looking to fly. Zelina Vega, oh goodness, going for the frog splash. Naomi moving out of the way, and now it's Naomi's turn to maybe capitalize. Naomi's won plenty of matches with us over the years. Down. Zelina Vega goes pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. A tough test for Naomi and Sasha Banks. But at the end, Naomi was able to dig down deep. And a questionable call from Zelina Vega. After hitting that submission hold, she decided to go for that frog splash. She could have probably gone for the pinfall. Could have easily got a 3 count. Sometimes there's where you wear out your opponent via submission. There's times where you can go for the pinfall right afterwards. But ultimately, it costs the team of Zelina Vega and Carmella and Sasha Banks and Naomi get the much needed win that they need for next Sunday's TLC, or not TLC, but Judgment Day matchup. Big win for Sasha and Naomi. Will we see new champions at TLC and also at Judgment Day? Something we'll have to wait and find out. And look, Roman Reigns has found Tommaso Ciampa backstage. Roman Reigns has not been too happy. Couple match losing streak and giving that opportunity to Ciampa to pick of his opponent, but Roman Reigns gonna just take it to Tommaso Ciampa. Maybe not even give him the opportunity to have a match tonight. And again, just throwing him into that window. It's not something every day that you want to be taking and dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Oh, and a big elbow to the lower back there. Uh-oh. Roman Reigns. Spear! Spear there from the Tribal Chief. And Reigns may have ended Tommaso Ciampa. And again, Reigns signaling for him to get up to his feet. Roman Reigns again. The Tribal Chief has sent a message to Roman Reigns, and I'm being told that we're going to get some medical attention And depending on what happens, we may not have the Tommaso Ciampa Seth Rollins matchup. Well, it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, the Seth Rollins Tommaso Ciampa matchup is going to have to wait for another day, as The Rock is confirming that Tommaso Ciampa is going to be held for medical attention. And that's just to be sure that they have that Judgment Day main event all set. But Roman Reigns has his family, the bloodline, coming out with him. The Usos, Jay and Jimmy. Jey Uso picking up a big win in the triple threat match for the bloodline. The head of the table has been very unstoppable. At least the bloodline has. Roman Reigns has lost his last couple matches, unfortunately, to Big E and to his opponent last week, unfortunately, for Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns did something where Roman Reigns faced RVD, the return of RVD. But when you face a man like Roman Reigns and you're able to pick up a big win over that man, that's gonna, it's very rare that nowadays, especially, to see Roman Reigns lose. So Roman Reigns having the Usos by his side, hopefully that will help them out. But Roman Reigns takes on Kevin Owens next here in the main event of Smackdown. And next week we have a star-studded show coming your way, featuring Roman Reigns, the Usos, Seth Rollins, John Cena, and so many others. Sasha Banks, Naomi, Becky Lynch. So many superstars are going to be featured here. Are scheduled for SmackDown next week. We have nothing confirmed for you, but those are at least a number of superstars that will definitely be at the next episode of SmackDown. Everyone's all fired up here, ladies and gentlemen. Last week on SmackDown, Kevin Owens faced off with Seth Rollins, and Kevin Owens would fall up a bit short, unfortunately. So we'll see how Kevin Owens will be faring tonight. Will he be able to stun the world and send Roman Reigns on a 3-match losing streak? Or Roman Reigns, the head of the table, dig down deep and put Kevin Owens down? Something we'll have to wait and find out. But this is a big marquee main event. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens. This is not for the Universal Championship, but it very well could be in the near future. You never know. The star power of SmackDown's main event picture is definitely up there for the ages. But here we go. Roman Reigns and Owens, both men are ready. Here we go. It is essentially a 3-on-1 handicap match with the Usos in it. I guess maybe 4-on-1 with Paul Heyman. Heyman doesn't get physical, but I mean, it still is a 4-on-1. You could play multiple mind games if Roman Reigns needs to. Look at Roman Reigns. Work on that right hand there of Kevin Owens. Roman Reigns not playing around here early, coming out of the gate. And, you know, when you're going a little bit of a losing streak, especially when you're champion, that's definitely going to be frustrating. So you got to go back to the drawing board, see what is, you know, working in your favor, and kind of cut back on, you know, what you've been struggling on. And for Roman Reigns, it's been being able to finishing off your matches. For Roman Reigns, he knew RVD was coming back. It was announced that it was going to be RVD versus Roman Reigns. Haven't seen RVD in a very long time, but you know, you can't use that as an excuse. Roman Reigns, they go high risk maneuver here. Big flying clothesline, decapitating Kevin Owens. And look at Roman Reigns. He's been looking pretty good so far in this matchup. Obviously, we're relatively still early. Roman Reigns. But maybe for a second, Reigns may have been thinking for a small drop there, but nothing like some good old snake eyes to put your opponent down. As Owens trying to get back in this matchup. Tilt the world. Body slam. I think Owens was trying to go for some kind of clothesline, but Roman Reigns has just been on another level. Like he says. He says he's in God mode. And you could definitely say that. I mean, yeah, every superstar has flaws. Not all the time going to be picking up wins all the time. But wait a minute. Roman Reigns gonna try and make Kevin Owens tap out here. Look at this. The submission hold locked in tight. That's headlock. Trying to make Kevin Owens tap out here early. And that's just the unpredictability of Roman Reigns too. He's been adding these submission maneuvers into his repertoire. And now Roman Reigns swinging neck breaker. This has been 90% Roman Reigns' match so far. Owens has been trying to get something going. It's an absolute struggle for Owens right now. It's just maneuver there from Roman. Oh, a bit of a key reversal there from Owens though. Owens needs to get back in this match somehow, some way. Could be lighting with fire. And now Owens sends some karma Roman Reigns' way, throwing his head up against the mat there. But once again, Roman Reigns just getting the upper hand. Referee right there in position just in case. 82.5. And now, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Kevin Owens with the jawbreaker. I think Reigns may have been thinking for a possible Superman punch, but not really working out on his favor there. As now Reigns, gonna turn Owens inside out. Beautiful clothesline. And now we're gonna see that strength, that power of the tribal chief. Cocky, confident superstars Roman Reigns ever since winning that Universal Championship away at SummerSlam against Braun Strowman. Big punch there from the big dog. No, not a good old back suplex. And now referee gonna take his time, get there in position. 3, yes it is. The big dog didn't need to hit any spears, no nothing. He dominated this match from the get-go. And Roman Reigns picks up that much needed win. A couple losing streaks, but Reigns is back in the win column. And he's looking to send a message here to Kevin Owens, beating the living hell out of Kevin Owens. Come on, Roman, you sent your message. And wait a minute, that's Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa coming in with the steel chair. And a steel chair there to Roman Reigns. And again, Roman Reigns took out Tommaso Ciampa. So Ciampa didn't get his big matchup that we were supposed to see earlier on tonight before that Roman Reigns matchup. Ciampa ain't playing around, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely brutal from Tommaso Ciampa right now. And again, these big punches from Ciampa. Not playing around. Oh, that jumping knee strike. And now, you just sense the frustration from Tommaso Ciampa. And man, you think that a normal man would be taken to the hospital or whatever, but this man is fighting back against the Universal Champion. Oh no. Oh no, this ain't good. Ciampa. Oh god. Oh my god. Right on that steel chair, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. The brutalness of this matchup right now. If you guys think it's bad now, wait until next Sunday. And again, Roman Reigns is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. The Usos already walked back, so did Paul Heyman, not realizing that their tribal chief is getting beaten down right now. Throwing a knee strike. Not something you see every day. And oh no, now Reigns now. Bringing his own haymakers here. Oh my god. Vicious headbutt now. Was not expecting these guys to brawl again tonight, but they ultimately are. Oh no. Reigns has him in trouble here. Oh my goodness. Just attacking that back of the neck, that surgically repaired neck there of Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my god, again. These this brutalness. And Reigns gonna get the upper hand here. Brutal chair shots. You can just look at that, the indents on that chair, ladies and gentlemen. Just the brutalness. This rivalry has been very, very brutal from the get-go. And now Tommaso Ciampa gonna look to go for a ride against Roman Reigns here. Oh no. Oh no. Right out of the steel chair. Both men have landed on that chair. And now Reigns gonna send another message to Tommaso Ciampa. Spear! Spear from the tribal chief. Roman Reigns surviving this attack from Tommaso Ciampa.
Magnificence. And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
And wait, oh look at Seth. Seth Rollins is here, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins is here. We were supposed to see Seth Rollins versus Tommaso Ciampa. That match got thrown out. Roman Reigns had a big, brutal matchup with Kevin Owens. And now Seth Rollins is here. Once again, we're going to send a message here to Kevin Owens. Not backing down, but now Owens with the reversal. I don't even know how Owens is moving, honestly. Oh, big punches, big chops. And now Seth Rollins going to get back into it. Absolute war going on here. This is not something that you want to see every day, ladies and gentlemen. Between these two behemoths. Brutal after the match stuff we're witnessing right now. How crazy does this have to go for these gentlemen to just beat the living hell out of each other, ladies and gentlemen? And wait a minute, Rollins, curb stomp from Seth. But look at Kevin Owens. He's not phased by it. You see this? Curb stomp once again to Kevin Owens. Talking some trash with Seth Rollins.